Hello world and all who inhabit it, it is I, the Great Saiyan, and today we're going to be talking about Pokemon Legends Arceus and why it matters to the Pokemon franchise. First of all, I love this game. I'm tens of hours in and I haven't even fought Cleaver yet. I'll explain how that happened later on in the video, but this game has a story and it's pretty good. But at the same time, you have free reign to do whatever you want. It's kind of like linear progression in some places and kind of not in others. This isn't review. The game leaked like 2 weeks early, so I think there are about 10,000 reviews by now. I want to talk about why this game mattered. Many fans have criticized this game. They'll say it's bad because it breaks away from the traditional formula. But others like me who've grown stale of the OG turn-based 8 badges Elite Four complete the Pokedex formula, we find this game extremely refreshing. And even if it isn't the prettiest peach on the tree, do peaches grow on trees? Regardless, this game does things right that other games didn't do wrong necessarily, but didn't put that much effort into. Like the story. This game has a story, and it's pretty good. Most mainline Pokemon games don't have a story, the closest being Mystery Dungeon, which this story is kind of akin to, but a little bit better. The topics are more mature. People are scared of Pokemon, even talking about being mauled to death by some. Like, what? It gives the Pokemon world realism, something that longtime fans like myself have been wanting as we began to grow up with the series. The main character is still 15, not an adult, but definitely old enough for child labor, so you can see that they made an effort to have more mature undertones and make a pretty decent story, and I and other fans appreciate that. So remember how I said I hadn't left the first area yet? Well, this game is very addicting. You lose time with this game. Normally in Pokemon games, there are these longer turn-based battles. There's these dramatic cutscenes every time you fight a trainer or a wild mon, and you have to go into the menu for everything. Pokemon Legends Arceus removes those things, and they put in a bunch of quality of life things that really help the experience feel seamless. There are no hard stops, meaning if you're not paying attention, you will play this game for 11 hours straight and not know you've been playing the game for 11 hours straight. Some of these quality of life changes include throwing a Pokeball at a Pokemon instead of going to a battle, getting it weak, inflicting a status condition, etc. You can just throw a Pokeball and get right into the action. I love it. Also, quick swapping which Pokemon comes first in your party is like crazy. It's top tier. I don't understand how we've never had this feature before. I've been running around completing the Pokedex with every new Pokemon I meet as I explore because I can. I'm already a 6-star member. This feeling of the freedom to do whatever you want, whenever you want, is freeing. It's all because this is a single player experience. There's no multiplayer, there's no competitive, it's just the single player, and that's all they had to focus on. Other games had a single player experience, but it was mainly about the multiplayer. That's what keeps games alive, the community that's built around them. And so by removing that, they had time to focus on a single player experience that people actually want to play, not blast through to the end game just to say they did it. The seamless new mechanics and story are great, but there are some cons to this experience, mainly the presentation. This was an awkward first step for Game Freak, and I'm not gonna bash them. I'm gonna applaud them for doing something different and trying something new, something that we've all wanted them to do. They tried something different. They set a new tone and expectation for these types of games from the Pokemon company. Graphically, it's fine. I'm not blown away, but it doesn't hinder the gaming experience. But the lack of voice acting does. My God. I've never cared about voice acting in a Pokemon game because they've never had a story that I cared about. I couldn't tell you the premise of a single Pokemon game. It's 8 badges, Elite Four, complete the dex. That's it. But with this game, it really feels like voice acting would have been the cherry on top. The lack of voice acting really stops the immersion, and it has me wanting to mash A through the dialogue even though I want to be immersed in the story. I truly believe if this game had a bit more in the presentation department, it would have been a Game of the Year contender. All in all, this game matters to fans because yes, it's an awkward first step, and yes, it can be janky at times, but I'm not looking at this game as their peak. I'm looking at this as a foundation for where they want to take the franchise in the future. The open zone action RPG style works for Pokemon, and it's gonna reflect in their sales number. The Pokemon company is going to want to make another one of these, and I'm gonna buy it. If you're considering grabbing this game, I can't recommend it enough. I honestly feel as though we're witnessing this major shift. We've been stuck with the same formula for 25 years. I'm just as surprised as you are that it took this long for them to try something new. But hey, I don't know what they have cooking at the Pokemon company. All I know is that I can't go back to Sword and Shield, Brilliant Diamond, Let's Go. I can't go back to that. Give me more Legends, please. Thanks for watching this video. I appreciate it so much. Be sure to like the video if you like it. Comment down below how you feel about Pokemon Legends Arceus, and subscribe to see more content from me, your boy Saiyan. Thanks again, and I'll see you in the next upload. Peace.